Yes, welcome everybody. It's absolutely pissing down, and I can't go out anyway because I just can't. Not today. See, this is the bit behind the scenes that you don't see. There's a few things I want to touch on today. I'll put this one out there first. The trek around Manchester. I got back from Manchester. I wanted to edit that footage and get it online on the Saturday. I came in, me and my daughter had a takeaway. I didn't even have 2 forkfuls of the takeaway, and I was like, I need to go to bed. So she put it in the microwave for me, and I came in here, got on the bed, and that was it. I was gone till nearly tea time the following day. Hence the reason it didn't get put on till late last night. And then last night, the phantom pain was that excessive. I couldn't sleep, so I haven't slept yet since. Did my vlog in Manchester. Got home, I was fucking absolutely in it. Loads of pain. Had 2 spoonfuls of my rice and chicken and shit, and then fell asleep right the way through. Next day, near enough tea time, I got up. Then even my daughter said, she was talking to me, said, I feel sorry for my dad. He's just come in and he's ordered a takeaway and he's paid for it and everything. He's had 2 bites and gone to sleep. And then all last night, the phantom pain was that intense. I couldn't sleep, so I haven't actually slept yet. Right now, it's quite difficult to concentrate. It feels like my feet are being fucking crushed as hard as you possibly could feel. So what's happening is, during the 5 days on that fence, those that you don't know, if you go further back in my videos, you'll see where it was and what happened and the story behind. So the first video explains quite a lot, and then there's a little mini documentary in there somewhere which will tell you where it was and a bit more, and put the drone up and stuff and get its exact location. But yeah, but back to now. When I was on that fence, I was struggling to get off the fucking fence, obviously. And the jeans have twisted around the ankles, which has cut off the circulation to my feet, so they've had no blood for 5 days. So when I finally got off it, and I woke up, my feet were like about that size in the hospital because they had to cut my trainers off. And as soon as they did, they just went like that. It was just a big balloon of blood, and one of them exploded. And there was actually flies coming around my feet because they thought, well, dead meetings, they wanted. So yeah, I remember one of the nurses coming over and spraying it or something. And so anyway, skipping forward, when they first took them, didn't notice the phantom pain. It wasn't until about 5 days after the second one had been taken off, I noticed it. The first sensation I had was my feet felt like ice in the hospital. And then it was like my big toe on both feet had gone like that on both feet, and it was really excruciating and really annoying. And no matter what I did, it just didn't do anything. And the part of the calf muscle goes behind your shin there. Well, as they've cut the bone off and that, the calf muscle has been folded over, so that's now part of the stump like that. So all those nerve endings that were my calf, when I stand, or even just sitting here now, it's really painful. It's sending messages to my brain. I'm not nuts, I know they're not there, but my brain doesn't know that. So it can remember those nerve endings and those parts of my body, and it's sending these signals to my fucking head. And it feels like my feet and my brain are reliving the trauma of those 5 days and no circulation, because it's like a numb sensation but a crushing sensation, and sometimes you do get like, so it's not pain like in a ouch type of pain, it's more of a somebody's just squeezing your foot a little bit too hard, or you've got some tight trainers on, and over the period of the day they get sorer and sorer. Every now and again you'll get a jolt and it'll make you go like, oh, like that's what registers as real pain. But it is pain, it's just a different type of pain. It's hard to explain, but it's fucking really hard to concentrate on anything when it's like, oh, like it is right now. That's the backlash I have to pay for when I do days like the Manchester thing. So it's now knocked me on my arse for 2 or 3 days. Because just moving around at the minute is really excruciatingly painful in my feet. Well, in my phantom pain feet. And I got a blister on my right part of me, what's actually left of my real leg, where the socket, like where it comes down like that into the socks, and you bend and you watch it's rubbing there. It's just that part of the bone there that's left. It's rubbed and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed, big fucking blister. But I can't show it on here because it'll just get censored straight away, because they'll graphic content. Because I got hit with it when I first started YouTube and I wasn't quite sure what I could and I couldn't put on. And I did show a picture of my leg when it was open, like an open wound when I first got out. And they'd be like, no, not allowed, can't do that. So Facebook wouldn't even let me put it on. Probably the only place I get away with putting something like that on would probably be Instagram. But I don't do Instagram. I've got an Instagram account, but I don't use it. I go on it about once a month, and that's only to like my daughter's photographs. Apart from that, I don't go on there. There's too many to keep on top of. TikTok, fucking Instagram, Facebook, another Facebook page, link to the YouTube page, and then if you go on my YouTube page, there's also 4 other accounts linked to that YouTube page. I've got a paranormal activity account, I've got a rap music account. There's not much on those 2 at the moment. The paranormal activity one I'm doing with my daughter, she's also got administration rights over that one, because she does all tarot readings and stuff. The rap music one, I've got some good things wrote, and I've got the tracking done. I just haven't made the videos yet, but I will get around to it eventually, and they will be going onto that channel. I think that one's called Recovery. Well, it is called Recovery. That's what I've decided to call that myself for rap music, as Recovery. Then the other one's Ghost Hunting, I think it's called. Then there's one gaming, just live stream gaming, and what do you call it? Like showing gadgets, like things like you've just got this and this is good, and that sort of stuff. Unboxings and reviews, that's the word I was looking for. Reviews, yeah, it does reviews as well, the gaming channel does, and they're all in the thingy. But yeah, there's the parts of what you don't see though when you see me out and about. It's like I am actually in pain, I'm suffering, I just don't tell you about it. Because if you ask me, I'll tell you, but if you don't ask me, then I won't tell you. But yeah, that's like fucking. Today I went to go Vision Express, and I got up this morning. I was like, oh, fucking pain, man. That's out the question. That's not happening. It's not possible. And then I got on the bed and I just like rolled back and forth all fucking night. I haven't slept a wink, so it's like the living dead now, but it's still living, and it's better than fucking the drug life. Much better, even with the pain. and the fucking sleepless nights, and well, at least twice, 3 times a week sometimes. I don't sleep at all. That's just phantom pain that keeps me awake, and then I'm fucking like just in my own little world. And I've gone out in the garden this morning to take the dog out, and there's a badger den over the back fence. The little bastard's only gone and dug under the fence again. I'm fuming over it. As soon as I let the dog out, and then I just looked in the corner of my hand and I went, no way, not again. That's the 4th time this year. Not a little. Like, I mean, my dog's only like that big, you know, whatever. And this hole's about that and about that wide. And I haven't actually seen them myself, but my neighbour has. There's a badger den over the fence apparently. But there's something over the fucking fence. A badger, a fox, whatever it is digging under the fence. It was first I was putting nuts out there for the squirrels, and the squirrels were coming down, and I noticed every day I got up, they dug a fucking hole under the fence, someone had. And so I stopped putting the nuts out, and it hadn't happened since. And then it's been like that for a good 6 months, nothing. And then last night, they must have been at it again. I heard some fucking scratching about going on as well. I should have looked, so I wish I had done and put my security lights on. But I was like trying to get sleep, and I just thought, oh fuck it, can't be arsed. And it was pissing down, so it could have been the rain. It's pissing down now. Bouncing down, in fact. Yeah, and they dug a big hole, and I'm like, what the fuck? And not only have they dug the hole under the fence, they've put holes all up and down the side of my garden that I've just spent a couple of £100 all grass seeding the other year. They fucking dug all that up. I'm fuming, yeah. Pissed me right. I was like, you fucking. There's about 20 holes, and they're not little holes. They're like that, and about that deep, and everything's just thrown everywhere. Like we've had a fucking Monty Mole's been out there or something. And then that is big gully under the fence, which is more than big enough for my dog to get through. And I reckon he'd do a badger, but I wouldn't like to find out if they are actually badgers, because badgers can be the vicious little cunts. And if there's more than one over there and he runs in them, because that's what he is. He's Jack Russell cross pug. Jack Russells are bred for chasing rats and killing them, aren't they? The ratters. So if he gets under there, I wouldn't like to risk my dog. So yeah, I've found a slab and chuck it under there for now. Fill the hole in, just so he can't get under. But keeps bouncing like that. I won't be going out anyway. I have to use his pad down there. But yeah. So that'll like stop me from doing anything now for a few days, and get some sleep hopefully later. But yeah, that's why the video was late.